have power, and choosing someone that wanna know. Hey, this is Rapid Sports with your X with the J to the A to the X and X.com. Go over to the website, and we're going to talk about the Devils. And oh man, news is already moving fast and furious with the Devils. Anyway, I mean, just think about all the players. Now they just released Parisi, Minnesota, and Suter, but Parisi's a former Devil. So there's a lot of former Devils out there. I think Enrique's on the trading block. You got Coleman, that's a free agent right now. You still got Zajac, Palmieri. So you got a whole bunch of old Devils out there still hanging around. Will any of them come back? Do you want any of them back? Leave in the comments if you want any back, and we'll talk about it. But at this point, I don't see any of them coming back. Some of them might be interesting. I would like to see Coleman come back, just get the penalty kill right, because we were dead last year. We pretty much sucked. And that's when we still had Zajac on the team. So we got to somehow get that one from not being number 31 in the power play kill. Anyway, and then one of the stupid rumors, and I hope it's a stupid rumor that I keep hearing, is they're looking to trade Blackwood for the right veteran. You're joking, right? You keep telling us you're in rebuild and you want to keep all the good young kids, and then you're going to get trade Blackwood now? You get a veteran to come in to help him out. I'm hoping that's just, I'm hearing it on Twitter and YouTube, and that's crap. That's not really going to happen, because if that's how the owners are thinking, then this is going to get ugly. This is going to be really ugly. Blackwood is young. You don't give up on him now, even if you thought he didn't have the right proper year last year. You find another veteran to go with him. You tried with Corey Crawford. It didn't work. And I was even suggesting Rene, but that didn't work out because he retired already. So it's like any bit of news probably for the last week and a half, I'm going to say something on the show, and there's going to be change, which is in the next couple of weeks, or a couple seconds, actually, which is kind of good. Keeps the off-season pumping, because it's going to be a quick off-season this year. But I hope the Devils don't get rid of Blackwood and they're not giving up on him. I mean, who are you going to give out? Anyone that's decent left over is going to be grabbed up by Seattle, you would like to think, and then the rest are going to be traded. There are some decent goalies out there. I think the Florida backup goalie, Drager's out there. I think I'm saying his name right, but I don't know. I just hope the Devils ownership too is kind of making me nervous. Free agent, there's tons of free agents out there, and I think these cheapos aren't going to sign anybody because they haven't really proven to me. And then you can even take a chance and sign somebody. Just say, for instance, you go after Tarasenko and you sign him for $8-9 million, and he accepts it, and he comes over and he's a Devil or whatever player it is you want to say it is, right? Worst case scenario, you have Subban on the last year of his contract. Now, if he has a good year, you'll work out a contract where we're going to keep him. If you don't, then this $9 million doesn't exist anymore. So for next year, it'll just be one big-time player that you signed up. I mean, I think he gave Hischier a good contract, but he was signed up and he's set for a long time. You're better off signing players now for a longer period of time, so it doesn't cost you more money later down the road, because in hockey you can only pay so much. It's not like baseball where you can pay somebody $300-something million, and that's just crazy right there. I don't even want to get into that part. But so with the salary cap thing, the Devils can actually take a chance on somebody, and not even $10 million, because that's a bit much. Because if you're signing for $10 million, then you're not getting no players to play around you. But you could sign one big-time player, but I don't think it's going to happen, because I have not seen any signs of this with these Devils owners right now. Haven't seen it. We haven't even been at the cap. Maybe if they've signed somebody for the cap, I'm not saying that's going to be the difference of us making a playoffs and making all these, but maybe they'd be a better, more competitive team. They have to sign some players this year. There's just too many players out there. I think the trade route is hard. With Eichel, what are you going to give up to get Eichel? Eichel gets hurt all the time. Of course, when he plays, he's a great player. And I don't know. It's just totally confusing that even Blackwood's name's even mentioned in the word trade. I'm hoping that's just crap that you're hearing on the internet, and I'm going to leave it at that. But I'm starting to see it on Twitter. I'm starting to see it on YouTube here. A couple people mentioned it about it. We'll see how that goes, but If you're telling me that, and then you're telling me you're going on a youth movement rebuild, you're full of crap. And they're talking about Fleury. Fleury's like 104 years old. I mean, how much longer does he have? And even if it was, because that's the team everyone focuses on, because you have Fleury and Lerner over there, Seattle's probably going to snatch one of them. So he's not going to be around. So what goalie that's a backup goalie would be better than Blackwood in your opinion right now? Nobody. Nobody that I can see or think of. And if you trade starters, that's a whole different. Tuukka Rask is out there. He's old, but he's not going to want to come to the Devils. I can't see that. Halak is not better than Blackwood. So it makes no sense why they would even mention that or why this would even be brought up. So I'm hoping I'm wrong. But anyway, it's going to be pretty interesting to see what they do. This is the year that proves that the Devils owners aren't cheapos, and I want to see them spend. There's players out here now. There's players on the trade block. There's players everything. And stop waiting for somebody to cut a good player at the end of the year and making that your only solution to your problem. Because you've tried to sign veterans here before. Maybe you're scared of that because none of them have worked out. All the veterans that we signed before, I think the only one that's really here is Subban, and he hasn't had a great monster year. I mean, Gusev's gone, you name them. Most of them are all gone. Everybody we have is the younger players, which they seem to be doing okay when it comes to that. But this is more of a proven year, and you've got to find some free agent, somebody that's going to change this team, somebody that's going to help the power play. We were almost last. I'm pretty sure we were ranked 28th. Power play, as I was saying, we were ranked dead last, which I'm shocked because we were up there the year before. So I don't know what the hell happened there. So Devils got a lot of figuring out to do. And we'll see how it goes. But I'm watching the owners. I'm seeing how they spend their money. They haven't even really signed Fitzgerald to a contract yet, if I'm correct. So to me, that's not a vote of confidence. And Ruff's contract is not that long, so we're going to see what happens and what goes on. I'm going to be watching these owners because they think it's these owners that are actually screwing it up. So we'll find out. This is Rapid Sports with Jax for the J to the A to the X at X.com. Go over to the website, check it out. Please subscribe to the channel. Throw a couple of likes because it helps you up the algorithms. You probably heard all this crap before. And until next time, talk to you later.